we're canceling the $3 million order. I guess your company is gonna go out of business. Your company will be the one who goes out of business. Huh?
Trouble Busters!
Will you marry me? Oh, I guess I have to ask you to be my girlfriend before that. You're the love of my life. Will you be my girlfriend? My name is Alan. I'm 28, and I make sure I practice how to confess my love for my lovely angel who I have yet to meet. I'm visiting my client's office to deliver an ordered product today. Our product came out to be the best out of all other batches this time around, and I'm sure they're going to be more than happy to receive it. However, what did you just say? Couldn't you hear me? We don't need those products any longer. Just take those back with you. Hold on a second. Don't you think this is a bit too sudden? We've always supported each other's companies during challenging moments. Get away from me. You smell like industrial oil. I've been keeping you guys around only because I haven't been your point of contact. But I'm not like your previous guy. We decided to move forward with a company that sells your product for half the price. Half the price? That can't be possible. I guess it's impossible for your company. So now we're canceling the $3 million order. I guess your company is gonna go out of business. Are you being serious right now? What's the point of lying to you about this? I've always hated you. Take that! We've been conducting healthy business all along. What's in the past is already in the past. We're doing business here, and we'd prioritize a company that profits us better. Miles, are you sure about this? Of course, we're absolutely damn sure. But we developed these products to make sure we deliver you the finest parts possible for your company. We worked so hard for it. A guy's tears aren't gonna touch my heart at all. Let me tell you what I hate about you so badly. I don't want everyone's hard effort to go to waste for nothing, but I'm not going to tolerate you if this is what you're going to give me. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! I guess you're gonna face some challenges finding a new job. I feel so bad that your company is going out of business. Your company will be the one who goes out of business. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, it's getting late. I have to meet up with a beautiful client today. Hey! Thank you for calling What a Day LLC. This is Alan speaking. Alan! Oh, is that you, Miles? What's the matter? You sound flustered. Oink? Are you trying to mimic a pig? No! Ordered parts! Parts? Yeah, the parts that we ordered that you were delivering to our company the other day. What about them? You still have them, right? Huh? I'm telling you that we'll buy those parts from you for $3 million as we discussed. I need them ASAP. We don't have it anymore. What? We already sold that product to another company. What? You sound like you're in a rush, but please find another company to assist you with that. Alan, don't hang up. You're lying that you sold $3 million worth of parts, right? It's true. No, I know you're lying, so just cut it out. I know you're just trying to bluff because you were sad that I looked down on you the other day. Not really. But rest assured, I'll purchase those parts for $3 million from you. So, we don't have what we don't have. But it was $3 million worth of parts. There's no way you don't have it any longer. Well, fortunately, our parts have a great reputation in our industry. I told another company about how we had $3 million worth of extra inventory after not being able to sell it to your company. We got a few clients who offered to purchase them while signing a new contract with our company. To add, they offered $5 million for the parts too. That's against our contract! What? You have a contract with our company. How dare you sell our purchase to another company without our permission? We're gonna file a lawsuit against your company. A lawsuit? I know I'm right. Did I ever give you permission? I didn't. This means that you're breaking our contract. There isn't a contract to break if it no longer stands, right? I was still young back then. I'm canceling the cancellation. We'll go ahead and cancel the cancellation of that cancellation. You're so stubborn. Let me remind you that you were the one who canceled your order on the day of the shipment to begin with. But we need it again. I can't help it. That's your problem and not ours. Can I hang up now? Hold on, Alan. Let's go ahead and sign a new contract for $3 million worth of your product then. That wouldn't be a problem, right? I know it's less than the $5 million that your other client is offering, but we're still paying you $3 million. You'd be happy to accept this offer too, right? You have a strong state of mind, seeing that you're assuming that we're going to accept that offer. What do you mean by that? Do you really think I'd agree to your offer after being treated the way you treated me? Of course! You said it yourself the other day that you developed that product to satisfy our company. I said that, right? In that case, shouldn't you utilize that product for our company? Don't worry about it. We're already utilizing that product for our new client without any of our effort going to waste. I'm asking you to do the same for our company. We really need your... Actually, to make it even more concise, I really need you, Alan. Can I hang up now? I'm getting goosebumps. Hold on, Alan! I guess in most ordinary cases, this story would end here, but I had a gut feeling that Miles might be up to something. So I went ahead and reached out to Mr. Cobweb, our company lawyer. Alan! He's here, as I thought, and he brought his boss with him. Miles told me everything, Alan. I heard that you've canceled the $3 million contract on us one-sidedly. Is that what Miles told you? It's the truth. I told him the truth and nothing but the truth. What kind of special effects are filtering your memories? Shut up! If you don't want us filing a lawsuit against you for the damages you're causing us for breaking the contract, you better ship us $3 million worth of your products as soon as possible, okay? I told you that we don't have it any longer. In that case, you better start manufacturing those parts as soon as possible. We have a monthly schedule for all manufacturing processes, so we can't do that. Besides, I've been wondering ever since Miles called me earlier, but why are you guys in such a rush? You know it exactly for yourself. You sent our shipment to another client instead, and you're causing a huge problem. A huge problem? Because you canceled the shipment on your end, we had no choice but to purchase the same parts from another company. And because we used those parts to produce and sell our products, we have to recall all products that were sold with that other company's parts. I knew it. What do you mean you knew it? We ended up using a failing alternative because of what you've done to us. Miles, let me remind you that you were the one who went after the profit by keeping your costs low without even considering the quality of the product you're purchasing. That's not true. It was because you didn't ship your product to us. No, you didn't let us ship our product. What? I even made sure you were okay that we took back our product, and I also told you that it's not possible to manufacture those parts for a lower price than us. I feel like this isn't making any sense. All that matters is to address the fact that our company ended up taking a huge loss. I'm the one who's telling the truth, so don't let him fool you like this, Mr. Kishner. We're in a crisis right now, and it's more important than ever as the CEO for you to trust your employees. I guess you're right. We have to work as a team to overcome this challenge. Now we're talking, Mr. Kishner. Anyways, let's leave since speaking with Alan isn't gonna get this conversation anywhere. We're going to their CEO's office. Sure, we need to speak with someone with a higher pay grade now that this is happening. Hey, you guys can't walk around our office without our permission. Shut up! And then, would you kindly explain to us how you're going to be responsible for this matter? I understand where you're coming from. However, it sounds quite different from what Alan has reported to me. What? According to what I've been reported, your company's Mr. Miles refused to receive our product. That can't be possible, right, Miles? That's right! If there's one person who's telling the lie, it would be Alan! In that case... Huh? Do you have the contract with you today? The contract? Mr. Allen has provided me with details pertaining to this incident. I was informed that you had disposed of the contract in front of him when he was at your office. If you're going to argue that Mr. Allen is not telling the truth, I'm sure you haven't disposed of the contract in front of him, which means that you would have the contract with you, correct? Miles, you have the contract with you, right? Miles? I just happened to forget it at my desk. In that case, let's have someone bring it to us as soon as possible. Hold on a second. I just remembered that I lost it. What? Are you telling me that you lost a $3 million contract? I accidentally lost it. In that case, I'm gonna have all employees look for it in our office inside out. That's going to be a waste of time. What? The $3 million contract you had with you ended up being collected along with all other trash, and they're probably burnt into ashes by now. That can't be possible, or is it, Miles? And we have our copy of the $3 million contract right here. By the way, Mr. Kishner, are you aware of the contents of this contract? Well, the contracts are usually handled by our sales department. In that case, you aren't aware of what's stated on the final page, are you? What are you trying to tell me? Let me go ahead and read out loud the most important parts. If the prime contractor refuses to receive the shipment without a proper reason, your company will be liable to pay the entire damage caused to our company. What? This means that the moment this company finished manufacturing the parts that your company had ordered, you are either obligated to receive the shipment or compensate for any monetary damages caused in the event that you refuse to receive the shipment. What? I wasn't even aware of that. That's what I thought. You seem to have no hesitation as you refused the shipment. If only you were aware of this, you wouldn't have refused to receive the shipment. You're only going to end up being liable to pay for what you refused to receive. Miles, look what you've done! You can't prove it. Prove it? I'm asking if you could prove that I rejected the shipment. I have this. It's a voice recorder that looks like a pen. Oh my goodness. Of course, it's a $3 million transaction. You should have known better than to expect not to be recorded. Should we go ahead and play the audio from the part where you were looking down on me? Should we might as well play it in this entire building? How interesting. Stop this! It was me. I was the one. I rejected the parts that Alan brought. How's that? Are you guys all happy now? Why are you getting angry over this? It's okay. Miles feels sorry, as you can see. Sorry about that? He's not sorry at all. You don't seem remorseful at all, so we're going to go ahead and proceed with charging you the liability as per contract terms. What? To add, this can also be seen as a decision made under Mr. Miles' isolated discretion, so it would be safe to assume that the $3 million liability will be placed on Mr. Miles. Why would I have to take that burden? However, if Mr. Kishner agrees to kindly take the burden of the liability on behalf of Mr. Miles, we could perhaps change the company instead. Mr. Kishner, I need you to pay it for me! You gotta be kidding me! Our company is already in huge trouble trying to figure out a recall situation that was caused after you rejected that shipment! We don't have the luxury to be paying for the liability that you caused for yourself! What are you talking about? This is happening because you neglected to confirm the contents of the contract terms! There's a reason why we hire the sales department, so they can handle all contract terms. Things have been handled that way ever since our former CEO was in charge. So if you're gonna look for someone to place the blame on, you can go ahead and blame the former CEO for deciding so before his passing. Damn it! Hey, Alan! Yes? We'll just call it even after you take half of the burden. What? Why? I'm the victim. Why do I have to take further pain out of this situation? Don't tell me that you don't consider yourself part of this. That wouldn't be the precise verbatim of my thoughts over this, but Miles, you're the only person who should be liable for the damages. I guess both parties are to blame for all arguments. That's right. I completely agree with you. Why is that? We got involved without any control over the situation. Why do we have to take the blame for anything? I'm in trouble. Don't you want to help me out? You and I have desired each other at one point. You're making it sound extremely awkward. You're responsible for looking down on your subcontractors, so you should atone for your sin on your own, no matter what it takes. How dare you talk to me like that? I know your business would have failed if it wasn't for us. And your business fails if it wasn't for us either. Am I wrong? Completely right. Shut up! There may be differences in what we all do on a daily basis, but every job has an important role in the larger picture. There's no such job that isn't necessary in this world. I've been trained that the prime contractors stand on a higher ground than subcontractors. Am I right, Mr. Kishner? Why are you asking me? I have nothing to do with this conversation. What? Don't tell me that you're trying to phase yourself out of this conversation. You better cut it out. We're in such deep trouble because of you. Because you've done something so stupid. Now I have no choice but to apologize to a damn company like this. Oh, damn company, huh? Oh, no, I didn't really mean to say that. I think I just heard you say damn company when you were referring to us. I'm terribly sorry about that. My mouth is a bit slippery. Let's call it a day. Huh? Well, what do you mean by that? We're no longer going to consider reinstating our contract, and we will never do so moving forward. Hold on a second, Mr. Young. After this whole incident, we realized how much your product is a fit for our product for the first time. Without your product, we can't possibly manufacture our product. So, in order for our company to continue staying in business, we need your company to provide us the necessary parts. So what? So, we'll end up failing our business if you decide not to continue business with us. So, please have mercy on us. Mr. Kishner. Yes? We have no mercy on such an insincere man like you. In that case, we'll find another subcontractor. Oh, Mr. Kishner, about that. What is it? It's my top priority to get a hold of another vendor for us. All the other subcontractors have refused to conduct business with us. What? It turned out that my demeanor towards them wasn't very liked, and we're blacklisted by most subcontractor companies in this area. What? How dare you, Moyles? I'm so sorry about that. Mr. Young, Ellen, will you call security for me? My pleasure. Will you please give us one last chance? Please take them away. A few months later, Mr. Kishner's company went out of business, and Miles lost his job too. There weren't any subcontractors who were willing to work with Mr. Kishner's company, and he ended up taking the burden of a $350 million loss. At that point, he had no choice but to file for bankruptcy. As for Miles, this incident was deemed a personal misdemeanor on his end, and he's now liable for the $3 million loss that he caused. He rushed to look for a new job after his company went out of business, but he had no luck. He works for a physical job at a factory somewhere. As for me, I've been able to generate higher sales than ever, and I'm getting promoted. I'm ready to propose to my girlfriend once I make one. All there's left to do is to find a girlfriend. I just need a girlfriend, but I'll work hard on that too. Trouble Busters.